The finals just got some additional Halloween updates. We'll go over yesterday's World Tour update as well as some community events that are happening through the Discord. We even have some official and community PSA warnings that you really should be aware of. Additionally, we have some Season 5 Battle Pass details that you'll be very interested in taking part in. We got a ton to talk about. What's up, world? It's Utopia back in with another video. Today we're checking out all things the finals. Okay, so jumping right into it, we had yesterday's World Tour update. Of course, we had that sneak peek where they kind of released the challenge a little bit too early, showcasing that you could throw around the jack-o'-lanterns or the pumpkins. Now, Oscar did give an update on the Discord side of things for that, where he went on here to say that Holto has pulled out all the stops and dimmed the lights. They've also turned the arena into places where things go bump in the night, like pumpkins that will explode on impact. And he listed out here all the arenas that are in that showcase, or that are going to be in the World Tour and have those new arenas. Essentially the spooky versions of these arenas: Kyoto, Horizon, Monaco, and Seoul, where yeah, they're at nighttime, and we also get the pumpkins there. There's also a brand new intro with that I will play for you now, just in case you missed it.
We know what you fear, but fear not. Holto.
Trick or treat, contestants! Our next World Tour stop is all about thrills, chills, and spooky decors.
And Holto's got a special Halloween surprise waiting for you in the arena.
Indeed, our brand new jack-o'-lantern canister is...
Hold on, Scotty. Let's embrace the Halloween spirit and let our contestants discover the tricks and treats for themselves.
Fair enough, June. Then let's dive in!
Which, speaking of a Halloween update, we had another one this morning. So Oscar went on here to say that an even spookier Halloween is upon us, where they did want to address some feedback here, where they did have those Halloween-themed maps in World Tour, but they wanted to push that even into more game modes, as that was a lot of the feedback that got talked about. So they have pushed an update which enables Halloween maps in all casual modes. So now you can experience the spookiness regardless of which game mode that you enjoy the most. However, two notes on that: Ranked will not be receiving the Halloween maps and jack-o'-lanterns. They're only available in World Tour, or at least that casual ranked mode, as they are a part of the Trick or Treat event. Moving on with his next statement here though, he says that they have a Halloween drip competition, where you can actually submit your spookiest outfits to make sure that they are drippy and drippy with ooze. There's also some multi-bucks on the line for this. Now, this event was released a few days ago, but I actually ended up forgetting to talk about it. However, I'll go over how to participate so you can get with everything there. Of course, they have that Halloween drip submission channel where you can submit your outfit to. That could net you 1,000 multi-bucks for the 4 lucky winners. There's going to be 3 community voted ones and 1 staff pick. Anyone can submit up to 2 outfits. Of course, they said to make sure that it's original, spooky, or scary, or a crazy outfit that shows off your Halloween spirit in-game, and to make sure you show off creative way using emotes or even the maps for the season. Whether it's from the store, the battle pass, or even earned for free with your hard work, there is no disadvantage there. You can use the new Halloween cosmetics or get fancy older ones. Now, of course, as I said, I forgot to talk about this, but this did start on October 30th. However, you still have plenty of time, as this is running all the way till November 6th at 5 a.m. CST. The voting period will start from November 7th to the 10th, while the winner will be announced on November 11th. Now, there is some additional rules there. They said please use no or limited amount of editing when submitting your entries to ensure that the contest is focused on your drip and not your editing skills. And they also said crop the image to your liking or edit and compile multiple in-game together. However, please don't edit the entirely new background elements or images into the entry, or alter the colors, contrast, and visual style of the game via editing. So make sure you're not doing any of those things, as those will disqualify you from the running. Oscar's statement doesn't end there though. So other than the Halloween updates, they have a quick technical heads up at the moment. Now this seems to be applying to everybody with Windows and Easy Anti-Cheat, where they say the latest version of Windows is incompatible with some versions of Easy Anti-Cheat, or EAC for short, which can lead to the finals or any other affected games not launching, which also would include things like Fortnite and a few other games, unless it uses the BattleEye client. So what they do right now is they recommend to not update your Windows at this time. And this is also linking to an official Windows release statement, so you can note that it's not just the finals, it's other games as well, and it's not just Embark telling you to do this, it's actually Microsoft with Windows. Obviously, this statement's through the official Discord, but I will link to the Microsoft article, the official one. Now, this does seem to be unique to the Windows 11 version of Windows, so if you're on Windows 10, you should be perfectly fine. But as of right now, they do have this under their status page and known issues. Now, because I'm getting this notice out a little bit late, although to be fair, it was just today, and you might have already installed the update, I'll show you really quickly how to uninstall that update just in case. Now, I'm on Windows 10, but it should be about the same way in Windows 11. However, if you head to your settings panel and under the Windows Update tab, you should see a button here that says View Update History. And when heading to that View Update History tab, you'll see all the updates there. You should then see a button that says Uninstall Updates. And when you click on that, you can uninstall the updates individually. Now, this is related to the Windows Update 24H2. So if you have recently installed that one, you can uninstall. You should be able to do that fairly safely. However, if you don't trust it, obviously just leave it for now and wait for the game to update. But that is a way to figure out a solution there. I'll link down to this article just to be sure. But if you want to check if you're on which update or even to see your update history, that's how you can do it. Moving on though, we did have one more official update over on the Discord. This time it's from Embark Dusty, who went on to say, hope you're enjoying your Halloween event, which they are aware of a small number of people that are missing spin tickets from daily contracts in the treasure hunt event. They think they've identified the cause of the problem, but it's never a good idea to fix something on a Friday night. They said if you've been affected by this or are experiencing this over the coming weekend, they said don't worry, they'll make sure you get your missing spins next week. Where we also do have this post over by the community where someone spins the wheel and it actually does land on a legendary item. However, instead of getting that legendary item, they actually just got VRs. Seems like a bit of an issue right now, so I would maybe hold off for right now on spending your tickets if you can collect them. I'm not exactly sure if you can collect more than 3 at the moment, as I've spent mine every single day that I've collected them, but I would try to collect them for right now, or at least try to hold off on spending them unless you can't get that 4th one or the 5th one and collect them further, as it seems like there's a lot of wheel problems at the moment, and you're really going to need all of those 42 spins if you plan to get all the items, especially if you don't plan on spending VRs or even spending with real currency. And if this happens to you, it's really going to hinder things. So for right now, I'd maybe hold off on spending or spinning the wheel just in case. As it seems like people are missing tickets and they've also had some wheel problems here. So hopefully they do fix that here in the upcoming week. We've also had this post here talking about missing 400 multi-bucks, where he may have misclicked on something and more than likely he misclicked on buying something from the wheel package or that wheel bundle there where you can actually spend currency or VRs. This person claims they said they thought they bought the item with VRs. However, unfortunately, the currencies are kind of together and they're mashed together, and you might think that you're spending VRs when you're really spending currency. So make sure you double and triple check that you aren't spending your currency, or at least your paid currency if you don't want to, as you might accidentally do so instead of the VRs. Jumping back though, in the big thing with the Battle Pass Season 5, we do have more of Dusty's statement here, who says also their content team is setting up the Battle Pass for Season 5 at the moment, and they want to know what weapon skins you would like to see in it. If you have time, please take this quick survey this weekend. Now, this is essentially going over what weapons you would like to see for each class. They do list all of them here, light, medium, and heavy. And they're also trying to gauge interest on which class you play the most. So if you'd like to shape the Season 5 Battle Pass and actually have some input there, I will leave a link to this survey down below, which is in a Google Doc form. And that way you can head there, input what you'd like to see, what skins you would like to see for which weapons. I'm sure they'll use some back-end data in combination with this, although I'm not for sure, but essentially they're probably going to use the survey the most, seemingly because that's the most passionate side of the community. So if you do have time, I would really go about filling out this weapon survey or this weapon skin survey for the Battle Pass Season 5, as that's definitely going to shape the future for the Battle Pass. Of course, as always with my last minute mentionables, we do have those features from the Star Models page on my Discord. Going over some creative outfits, these are definitely leaning into the Halloween season, which we have one here from Green Park, which if you do recognize, it's kind of showcasing off a character from Pirates of the Caribbean, that James Norrington character. I'll showcase a little image here that is handpicked. We also have this one here from Adam Jesse, who's showcasing off a character he calls Little Mac. Got some funky green outfit here with these green gloves and the boxer tone or boxer type. Pretty cool overall there for both those outfits. Overall, if you enjoyed today's video, like and subscribe, and until the next one. Deuce!